Welcome back, guys. Today we can go from 0 to 1,000,000 coins. So if you've got anything less, make sure to strap in, drop a like down below and enjoy, because we will get you the coins to get your favorite team of the season players. And if you're new around here, we got 6 copies of EAFC available to you guys. All you got to do is subscribe and send me proof over on Instagram and you'll be entered in. We'll be giving those away at 14,000 subs and we're only 400 away. So we're getting very close there, guys. And as usual, if you do need any coins in a quicker way, well, so if you guys are sick of losing at FIFA because your team isn't good enough or you're not good enough at the game, then right now you need to head over to skycoach.gg. Not only can they coach you in your weekend league or play your games for you, you can buy any amount of coins you want, and all of the services get 10% off right now with the code PRORECALL. Go check them out below. Make sure to click the link in the description and let's get into it. Now, of course, guys, if you don't have any coins, we're going to need to make you some before we can do any of these methods. So where do we start? First of all, you're going to go to the icon SBCs, and if you've got bronze rares or silver rares spare, you're going to complete every single Born Legend and Rising Star that you physically can. You get 2 rare gold players back for this. They're both tradable and the weight in these packs is brilliant. I've picked up quite a few team of the seasons and it'll give you a coin boost nonetheless, because you'll get rid of some of your useless cards. And if you take yourself over to the store, you've got the 10 coin packs available, you've got the preview packs, and you've also got the bronze pack method, which you'll find nicely linked down below, which will tell you exactly what you need to do to make coins with it. Finally, you bring yourself over to your club section. Now, if you've had FIFA all year, there's going to be stuff in the stadium section that you simply don't use. If we go over to structure, as you can see, I've got a lot of badges. So Wolverhampton badge, don't need that. Quick sell, 400 coins. Same for Nice, we can get rid of any badge we want there. So Nice, 485 as well. We sell 3 of these and we've already got 1.2k. It's the quickest way to build your coins. Obviously, it's not a method because you can't just use this to get coins. It's just what you've already got in your club. But there's a ton there that you will have that you probably haven't quick sold. As you can see, even the colors here as well, you can quick sell them for a decent profit. Now it's Thursday, so you guys know what that means. We take ourselves over to the SBCs, Marquee matchup, and we've got 4 free filters. So Man City, who are always in Marquee matchups, we've got City United, we've got Roma and Spezia Calcio. So we're going to go for Spezia Calcio Roma first. We're starting off, as you can see, with Spezia. So we've got gold rare, Serie A, and 900 coins. These guys will sell on for about 1.1, which means you realistically need to pick them up at 900 or 950. The commons, unfortunately, haven't risen at all, so they're not going to be very useful in a method, but you can see there, not a lot of competition and quite easy to pick up. So we're going to list that one at 1, just because it's an easy 100 coins profit. And then we're going to move over to Roma just to have a look at there. So I think Roma's probably got a little bit of a better filter out of it. Usually the bigger clubs do. From the looks of things, maybe not. It might be pretty bang on even there. Yeah, about a K. It looks like even more cards there. So if anything, you want to go 850 for these. You're not really going to be selling for more than a K. So 850 is the most expensive you can pay for these. Whereas with the other one, 900, you could have got away with a 1.1. If you do get any, I mean, let's have a look. Have the commons gone? So the commons on these ones haven't changed either. So this one, once again, lower kind of rated filter. If we go over to Manchester City there, obviously they are an expensive team, so usually they go up quite a lot. Anything below 2k? No. 2.5? No. 2 points? No. Yeah, they're pretty expensive. So you're looking at a 3k minimum from the looks of things for these guys. 3.5, nothing there. 4.6, that's where you kind of got a few coming up. So obviously, what's the first thing you need to do? Go into your club and see if you've got any tradable City players. Now, I probably haven't. I've gutted my club a number of times recently just in order to do the SBCs. But let's have a look. If we go over to Premier League, we go to Manchester City. Same for United, actually, so we might as well take United while we're here. McTominay, not tradable. Tuanzebe. Paid 7k for him a little while. Oh, he's actually worth still a little bit, so let's get rid of him. And then we'll check City there, the slightly better Manchester club. Laporte, I know he's untradeable. So we've got nothing, but you might want to check your clubs. As I say, it's probably worth it. If you've got a little bit more coins, you can start on the City filter, but if you don't, United's probably going to be a little bit cheaper. They just have quite a lack of lower price players. So if we go gold here, 1.2, so their commons haven't really gone up, so you probably want to go, I'd say, yeah, 1.1 maybe from the looks of things. 900 there, 1 nothing. Do golds come up? Okay, so it's a gold filter, not just gold rares. Makes it a little bit bigger in terms of profit margin. Obviously, if someone pops a Weghorst up for 600, you're absolutely laughing. You want to go to 900 for this one, sell on at 1.1. As you can see, the gold commons are what's really going to make this filter a little bit better. When you don't have many coins and you get what is equivalent of like 600-700 coins on a snipe, you know, that might be 10% of the coins. It might be more. Oh, wow. Is that I mean, that feels like EA's just flooded the market with cards, but nonetheless, we missed every single one of them. If you ever get like 5 or 6 of one card going up at a similar price, all instantly, it is usually an EA thing, but it might, you know, we're quite close to 6. It might be that someone's just noticed, but 900 there, not bad at all. We're going to obviously sell that one for 1.1. Already sold, so it shows the players that we are selling pretty quickly. Now we're going to go over to the SBC section. We're going to complete marquee matchups. Now don't worry guys, I'm not going to waste your time showing you me building it. I'm going to complete it, and this is just to show you that this is a way of making coins. You get a mixed players pack, a gold players pack, prime electrum, a jumbo premium gold, and you get a rare electrum. Now I usually, if not break even, I end up getting 5 or 10k profit. Break even is usually minimum. I think last time we did it, we only made a k. The time before that, we made about 10 or 20. Before that, I think we pulled a tots and made even more. So let's get the packs done. So we've done the final squad. It took longer than I expected because my club is empty. I did everything I could to try and get a Messi or a Neymar or just Mbappe, anything from their tots, but unfortunately I got shafted. We got nothing. It's probably been my worst tots experience out of all the tots so far. It's the one where I probably did the most and got the least, which is always a little bit of an L, but it is what it is. We've got 5 packs here, so out of that first one we would have made about 3k back if we sold everything. So the cost of the SBC is 20k. We're now deducting 3k, it's 17k we need to recoup back before we've made profit. So this one here, not a tots there, but what have we got? What we've got? So if I was to sell all of this, 3.5k. So between the first two, I mean, if we sold, is there any good players in here? No. So between the first two, you're looking at about 7k. So we've got 13k to do between these 3 packs. So 6k a pack would be nice, but we're just kind of hoping that we get a good pull here. We don't need to recuperate much now, so that there. Let's have a look. Gordon's not going to go for much, or any of these. So that one there, 3.5 again. So realistically, we're down to about 10. So we need to recoup 10k off the last 2 packs. So this one hasn't been as good as it would usually be. Usually, I'd say it's a little bit more reliable. We're going to go for... We'll do the mixed players pack first. We just got to pray that we get like a special card or something, maybe an 85 that will just top this up a little bit. So I mean, the packs really couldn't be worse. That's 2k, so we need 8k in this final pack. This is probably the worst marquee matchups I've ever had, and for those of you who've done it before will be able to verify that. This is a pretty poor one. We might be the oh, who we got? Can't be a good one. It's not a good one, but we've got that sorted. So that one pack there, he realistically goes for about what, 20k. So we only needed 8. So now we've made 12 off of him. And then off of Sergio Busquets, you're looking at about 10. So about 23k profit. If we sold all this pack, 23k profit. Obviously, I'm going to keep it, waste it, put it into another SBC and cry about the results later. Now, moving back into the transfer market, we've got something lovely in League One tots. So if you go to defender, you've got Todibo and Klaus are much closer. I know that says 75, but he's going for about 60k now. Obviously, Mendes, he's way off in the distance. You're not going to be picking him up anytime soon. But Klaus and Todibo getting very, very close there in terms of their value. So it's a nice little filter to pop both of them on. Obviously, 20k for Todibo isn't anything difficult at all. As you can see, he's going for about that. And Klaus, you know, 60k, although it's a little bit higher than what this is, you are going to get people listing him for a lot lower. It's not worlds away, so it does mean you've got the profit available. Now, 25k, realistically, EA tax is about 1,000 coins, so you realistically need to go to around 23 to really make a decent profit there. Now, that first one, or second one that we've had come up, 20k, that would have been a lovely profit. 23k there as well. We've missed 2 on the bounce there, but both of them would have been really good. So luckily Klaus has moved down a bit and you can really kind of capitalize on that. Another one you can do if you've got more coins, if you go over to League One, tots, and then PSG, and then defender. So that one is going to give you Mendes, obviously at that kind of 300k mark. You've obviously got Marquinhos, who realistically you're not far off at around 400k. So because those two are so close, you can now break this down a little bit better. Before, Marquinhos was worth a little bit more, so now they've all kind of came aligned with each other a little bit more. It means you can make a little bit more profit. So you go down to 300k, and he's a really easy one to mess around with. A good little filter that we can get out of League One now as well is if you do PSG, you want to do a minimum of 100k and you want to go over to forward. Now what you will see is there is no Neymar or base Messi here. What that means is you're going to be sniping with Mbappe's normal card, so I think you're looking at around 200k for that. If we go up to here, maybe even 281, so it's a little bit higher up. But if you pop yourselves over to, I think if we go to 481, you'll have a couple other cards in there. You've got Messi's team of the week there as well. As you can see, that goes for as low as 380, so these two will pop up on this filter together. Are you going to see Messi as much? No, but this filter giving you the opportunity to get a grab at him. I mean, if someone accidentally lifts him for 280 rather than 380, you've absolutely got him there. 265 for that Mbappe looked quite low. I think he's going for, from the looks of things, 280. So 265 is quite a nice deduction, but not good enough. So at 280, EA tax, you want to go down by 14. So there is 6k profit. You've got to probably be around 250. So you're looking for about a 20-30k under market value. Not a lot really, and considering how much cards are going for and how many people make mistakes, you can definitely snag a good Mbappe here. So you've got opportunity, you've just got to be lucky enough to get it. The other option that you can take on a similar kind of level in terms of the cards you're going for is if you take off these, and once again at PSG, you want to go for the informs, and you can grab yourself, if you go PSG team of the week. You've got a couple options with this. There are a few ways you can break this down. I suppose this is a bit of a League One top special, since I couldn't pack any of them, we'll just snipe them. So you've got gold team of the week, Brazil. Now we've got the Neymar card at around 400k, because obviously he's had a nice team of the season release. You've also got Marquinhos. Now, of course, they're not very close in terms of value, but it is one you can do. Another thing you can do with PSG is centre back and special. Once again, Marquinhos has a few cards here, as you can see. We've also got the likes of a Ramos card as well, so that's a nice one. If you take off the Brazilian, you've got Ramos, you've got Marquinhos, you've got a couple cards that can come up, as you can see, Kimpembe as well. Now, if you do want to get yourselves over on Neymar inform, if you go for a minimum of 100k and you want to go forward, I think, and then I think it would be inform, and then you've got Mbappe. No, so where do we get, how do we get Neymar involved in this one? Because I want his inform, and then I just want Messi. So minimum 110, forward, I think forward is the issue there. The minimum 110, it's too much available, but Hakimi and Marquinhos on an inform filter isn't a bad idea. So if you go defender, you've also got Mendes' original card as well. So there's a few things you can play around with. If you go over to special and Portugal, that one's quite good. So it's just special. And then Portugal, as you can see, there's going to be a ton of players coming up. We've got Vitina, we've got Mendes, we've got Vitina's other card. You've also got the likes of Renato Sanchez's card, which I don't know what this goes for, but that was one of the most insane cards all year round and has just absolutely plummeted. So it might be one that you might want to trade around with, because it has had a big drop. I personally want to give it a go. I might whack it in my team at some point. But if you're new around here and you haven't subscribed already, go do that. It gives you a chance at a free game. If you haven't dropped a like down below, do it for me. It is a great deal appreciated. And of course, as usual, if you have enjoyed, let me know in the comments. If you've got any improvements, whack that in there too, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.